Okay, folks, today I'm going to show you how to install Anno Renderman for Maya. So Renderman is a free download render engine, the production quality stuff which has been used in Hollywood for in many production house. However, if you are using Linux, there's a little bit of workaround in order to get Rendermans to display here in the setting plugin manager. If you are using Windows or Mac, it's very easy to set up. Just double click install and that is it. Start Maya and see all of this. But for Linux, when you install all of that, start Maya, nothing happened. The reason is because now let me tell you the step-by-step on how to do that. So once you register on Anno Pixar homepage, you download all these files based on your version, which is .rpm. It's a Red Hat, Fedora, CentOS stuff. So if you are using Ubuntu, you need to convert that into .deb. I believe the process is the same for all Linux OS who are running Maya and also want to install Renderman on that. So the first thing that you have to do is to rpm-ivh or uvh, drag and drop the file, and the file will do some magic which takes some time to download and install everything on your system. So after the installation, you open up Maya and then you search for your window setting plugin manager or whatever. You don't see all of this. The reason is because you need to do some tweak in order to get that to work. So you need to go to the opt file. You will see a Pixar folder. You will go to your Renderman Studio. Remember this version, I just download the latest version from Renderman from Pixar. So this is a version 24.4 for Maya 16. I download that and then I go into I install, and there's the folder which has already been automatically installed for you. You go into that, you go into etc, you come to this module file, Renderman for Maya.module. I'm afraid, my friend, you need to get it and then drag and drop that, press enter. Basically, originally, I mean, this line is not there. The default line is this. So all you have to do is to, just like I did, Renderman for Maya 24.4. This is very important. You need to make sure that you have the correct version that you are putting in. Otherwise, it won't load up easily. It won't load up correctly. So this is the version I'm using, 24.4. Press that line in there, paste the line in there, save the file. After you save the file, copy that, go to your USR, Autodesk, Maya 16, and then in the module file, just paste this in there, paste. This is the one that I have already been pasted. So after you paste that in there, you might like, okay, I think that I'm done. So I need to go to open Maya, go to Windows Setting Preferences, Plugin Manager. Nothing is there. You don't see anything at all, my friend. You will need to do one more step by going to Home folder, press Ctrl H, and then you come to your bash profile here. I'm afraid you will have to do like Gedit. For those of you who like VI stuff, it's up to you. I prefer Gedit since it is like a text editor. Press enter, add this line here. I would recommend you to add a Renderman for Maya module and then export the file here. It's easy for you to see here, and then press save. After that, you can go to Window, Render, Setting Preferences, go to Plugin Manager, and you will see all of this. Voila! But the funny thing is, you know, when you load Renderman for Maya, for those of you who already have Anno in your system, this is the fun part, you know. For those of you who have Anno in your system, when you load Renderman for Maya, Renderman will load something funny. You know, let me okay, it's okay, leave it there. Renderman will load up a dialog box saying the Anno render whatever degrade the performance of Renderman. What the heck? How can one application, one render engine degrade another engine? Let's put it this way. In the past, you have Mentor for Maya, and then you have V-Ray for Maya. Mentor doesn't say anything at all when you have V-Ray, and then you have Maxwell render for Maya. You have like Final render for Maya. You have Corona for Maya. You have a lot for Maya, for 3ds Max, for a lot of other applications. It doesn't say anything at all. But for Renderman, it say that the Anno is downgraded performance of no yeah, I know downgraded performance of Renderman. This make me laugh, you know. Pixar is a team of programming brain who can producing create things in-house and then sell it out to the world. Well, Anno, as far as I know, it's created by a few of guys who are working for Sony, and this is the internal Sony render engine. But for the sake of whatever, they are not happy together, so they move out and do a separate Anno stuff, solid angle on their own, and it seems to be gaining a very quite good popularity among the industry, especially the Island Pacific Rim, which catapult the Anno render engine. And after that, Renderman, Pixar Renderman team up with Katana to have Katana already pre-installed, and also Renderman and V-Ray, Anno and V-Ray starts to have a shader for Nuke, especially Mari have a shader for Anno as well. So I don't know about Renderman. Also, Anno is now jumping to Houdini. Renderman is trying to set up something new. And also, when you load this up, you will see there are two types of Renderman in there, two types of Renderman material. The first one is rice. This is the original material for Anno, for Renderman. I'm sorry, I confused the word. And it takes some time, it'll render quite slow. But for OIS, it's the new render engine which is developed in response to Anno. In Rice, it's fast and easy. It's a ray trace render engine. It has all Pixar, Disney thing, and voila. So I hope you can get that to work. Now, to prove that everything is working, let's cut the crap. This is a simple material that I have already assigned as my stuff. I just create Pixar Disney in there. I create one of Disney there, and then I go to preset. I choose like chrome or gold or whatever that you like in there as well. Yeah, so create whatever you want and then choose it, and then I create like this light. Also, just to prove that everything is working okay correctly, I need to create a you know what I mean. I need to go to Hyperset, create a Disney Pixar file in here, and then you drag and drop it there. And if you click that, you go to base color, you go to file, quadratic, you go there, you go to this one. I might have to drag and drop this. You go to color checker, choose any one you want. Yeah, that should be it. Okay, this one should be rotated this way. Okay, the reason that we need to do that because we are rendering in a linear space. So already, if you go to Anno Render Global, you come to the advanced setting, feature setting, that has already been linearized for you. So I might need to check that Render Global again. We have to drop sync down to 16 because it is fast to render. This one might go to 0.1. So now I will go to the render what we call in the active render setting. Okay, it seems that everything is correct. You look, the color is correct. If we need to confirm that in this one, in the picture, in the color checker, in I think this one, that's the first one, right? Let me check that with this. Okay, 1878 whatever. Go there. It's no, not that one. Next picture. Next picture. Next picture. Next picture. Next picture. Where is it? Where is that 18? Oh, OOHUI. Let's check that. OOHUI. Where is it? Here. No, it's seem not that one. OLZ. Oh, this one. Okay, it's this one. Cool. 1-on-1. Is it that small? Yes. It's okay. We can compare. So always compare that, my friend. You see, it doesn't change any color at all. That means we are correctly in the right space. So you need to make sure that your render engine is already linearized in the feature, and also you have to make sure that your color management here is on. Let's say I turn that off, and then I come back to this one. You see, there's a problem there. It looks absolutely washed out. It doesn't look like what you expect. So you need to make sure that if you want it to be correct, you turn that off. You need to come to, yeah, I don't care, you need to go. If you want to work in a linear way, you need to go to this feature and turn that off as well. So this will, I'm sure this will render everything. Oh no, it doesn't work. So go back that one. I am just a one-day user of Renderman, so it is not my professional role. I use Anno, Monterey, and I don't use V-Ray. I love to use V-Ray, but I don't know. You see? So you might wonder why it's keep running like that, because this one is an interactive rendering. So if you want to like one go, and then if you are using like Monterey, V-Ray, Anno, or whatever, and then you just want to click, and then it run done with all the basket. All you have to do is for this one, the production quality would be somewhere around like 0.1, or you can go lower than that, 0.1. I would recommend to increase this to get a sample. I mean, to get the sample that you see no more grain or no more noise. For Monterey, I mean the new engine for Monterey in Maya 16, it's very fast, and it's noise free. Trust me, I have tried that. It's really noise free. I will make a new video for you. So let's say this one I opt to like 64, and then if you want to go like one engine and go, you just click this one. This one is a render current frame, so I discard that. I click on that one, and it will render everything in one go. Okay, you use left mouse button to drag, okay, and scroll mouse to zoom in and out. There are a lot of tools here that you can do. Toggle background command, you can rotate the image, burn-in node, and you can show what do you want to see. Split image window, yeah, you don't want to split it. Drag it out, yes. Maybe in preference, what do you want to see, advanced, even, or whatever. So at 64 it takes some time. You see down here the progress bar. So I think 16 is seems to be the best, and it's still very noisy in there, because this one is a cube, but I apply this color scheme. Notice cat mouse scheme here, Renderman. The scheme, yeah, if you scroll down with that one, Renderman, add collector, remove color attribute, manage attribute. Let me check that. Okay, later. So this one for later. Now it's done. You see, it takes quite a long time. So 64, let me go to like 32, and then we can store the image. I don't know, I have not I think store the image should be somewhere. Wipe tool, scrub, crop tool, zoom, pan, because I have not mastered everything yet. So let me, what do you want to see? I think next time, but I want to render this again to make sure that it won't be so long like that. Actually they have their own I think, let's say catalog. Yes, catalog is cool. This one took around 2 minutes. Okay, and inspector, yeah, I think it's there. Yeah, it's the same. All of you and I can learn Sim fast if we have been using computer apps, especially 3D program for a long time. We can figure Sim out. I see monitor control. What is that? Yeah, gamma 1. That's mean linear space, and it correctly correlate with which one? Where's that? In the picture folder. Yes, here, this one. Yes, we can compare that now. It quite washed out, you know, because of the lighting, but it's okay. It look alright. We can move it up here and here. So in here you will see how long does it take for City 2. It's 1 minute, and if you come here, it's not much of a difference, but this one is a bit noisy. This one is better. The reason is because they are all metal, except this one is chrome. So let's see if we go like 16 and see how that look. Re-render again. Oh, this one is 4 minutes. This one is 2 minutes. How about this one? Okay. Seeing when we move it out, you see, because of the lighting only, the color is already corrected in it and its space. So let's see, it's done. So it's only 18 seconds. It's done, and let's see. Okay, see, the noise is quite drastic there, so it's dependent on what you need just to make things clear. For Arnold, you need to increase camera AA sample. So folks, I hope you like it, and yeah, that's how to get Arnold to work on Renderman. Renderman to work on Maya.